Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Srimate Lakshmi Narasimha Parabrahmane Namaha. Pranams, Namaskarams. We are all drinking the nectar, the experiences, the events involving the doings of Lord Narayana, especially Lord Lakshmi Narasimha. One of my friends, hearing this Narasimha Prabhavam every episode, asked me, "You said Narasimha Prabhavam, but the stories you start with are about Rama, Krishna, all." Yeah, let us realize Lord Lakshmi Narasimha is the avatara taken by the Vaikuntha Vasha Paramapatanatha, the creator of this whole universe, Lord Narayana. Anyway, to fulfill the thirst of my friend of Lakshmi Narasimha's deeds, I decided to talk about an event of Lakshmi Narasimha. Maybe I have said this in episodes before too. During the Avatara Pratyaksham, the presence of our Lord Lakshmi Narasimha, he was very particular to safeguard the interest, the words given by his ardent devotee, the child Prahlada. As it is Prahlada knows nothing, eats nothing, breathes nothing except his Lord, the one and only Narayana, the Lakshmi Narasimha. Generally, all Alvars, Acharyas, praises Lord Narayana, Lakshmi Narasimha for his care, his love, his affection, his karuna, his karunyam, that is all showered by him upon his ardent devotees. He goes to whatever extent we couldn't even imagine about to satisfy the needs of his Parama Bhagavatas. We could never forget the Gajendra Moksham, wherein the elephant, when it started to call him the omnipotent, the omnipresent, pleading him to save it from the crocodile, the Lord Narayana rushed forward, not even thinking of his dress, ornaments, everything falling down. He was in such a hurry to save the elephant from the crocodile because the elephant has decided it has no one to turn to except our Lord Narayana. Likewise, when the Lakshmi Narasimha Avatara was to happen in the time of Prahlada, neither evening nor morning during the time of Pradosha, the Lord was ready to pounce upon. Hiranya was questioning Prahlada with full mind of utmost anger. But the holy lad stood with uplifted head with all trust in Lord Lakshmi Narasimha Swami. All our Vedas, our Puranas, our Idihasas, Bhagavatam has continuously proclaimed our Lord is present everywhere. From a nanoparticle to a holy mountain, huge pillars. But until Prahlada said to his father, when he was asked, "Is your Narayana present in this pillar?" the Lord Narasimha was present everywhere in and around the palace there. When Prahlada told, "My Lord is present everywhere," then only Lord Lakshmi Narasimha realized that he should be present everywhere. Because he doubted, maybe Prahlada may say, "My Lord is present in this table, in this armor, in this jewel, everywhere." So the Lord Narasimha put himself to extreme hardship, and he was crooked. He crooked himself, his body, by making his body spread in every nook and corner. Sometimes the parakrama, the mightiness, the majesticness of Lord Narasimha has to be told to us, to this world, by a word of his ardent devotee, Prahlada. Narasimha, Narasimha. This episode about 3 Narasimha temples in Srirangam. First one is Katahi Shingar's temple. This one is 1 kilometer from Srirangam railway station. Such a beautiful Lakshmi Narasimha, where you will never forget him once you have a darshan of him. At least 8 feet tall, with the Abhayahasta and Mahalakshmi Ammavaru on his left lap. This majestic Narasimha is of sheer beauty and elegance. The temple dates back to at least 1,000 years. The place was a complete jungle before, with the disturbance of elephants, and 1,000 years before, the elephants left the place calmly as the temple of Lakshmi Narasimha got constructed. A compulsory visit to this Narasimha is needed for you all Narasimha devotees. Next one is the Metalagiya Singer. Inside the Srirangam Ranganada temple, near the Ranganayaki Tayar Sanctum Sanctorum. It is said when the poet Kambar came here for his Ramayana presentation for the first time, all the learned Pandits, the Dikshitas, refused to accept his work as a noble work. When the poet stood speechless, there was a roar from upstairs, from Lord Lakshmi Narasimha, approving this work of Ramayana, the pure literature of Tamil. So, we can now even see poet Kambar has started his work worshipping Narasimha first. The Panchaloka idol of Lord Narasimha is present inside. Even today you can see the small high mandap before the Metaragi Shingar Sannadhi, right side to the Tayar Sannadhi, where poet Kambar is said to have initiated his Kamba Ramayana. Next one is the Athu Alagiya Shingar on the banks of river Kaveri. Just before the Kaveri road bridge to Thiruvannaikaval, the road towards right, along the banks of the Kaveri leads you to this Athu Alagiya Shingar temple, meaning the Lakshmi Narasimha by the banks of the river that is Kaveri. Here the Lakshmi Narasimha faces the east with Tayar on his left lap, with the Tayar having the Anjali Hastam. Here the Utsava is called as Alagiya Manavalan with Sridevi and Bhudevi. Hope you all pay a visit to the Kattalagiya Shingar, Mettalagiya Shingar and Athu Alagiya Shingar next time you go to Srirangam. In today's say, the verse of Kamasikashtakam composed by our beloved Acharya Srimad Nihamanta Mahadeshika. Shrutinam uttaram bhagam vegavatyach dakshinam kamat adivasanjiyat kaschit tatputa keshari. In this, Swami Deshikar enjoys our Lakshmi Narasimha Swami as glorious, uncomparable Adputa Keshari. Keshari means lions. That to Arputa Keshari, a lion of marvelous wonders. Here he otherwise mentions the Divya Desham in Kanchipuram, the Thiruvelukkai, where our beautiful Lakshmi Narasimha resides on the banks of river Vegavati. May we all pray to the lotus feet of Swami Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, as said by our Acharya Srimad Nihamanta Mahadeshikan, and attain moksha, salvation, and let us all be saved from illness of any kind. Srimate Nihamanta Mahadeshikaya Namaha.